Dean Schwartz here again in the Foresters press room where Neumann Goretti has won the first Catholic League title since 2014. Cameron Young actually. Gentlemen, congratulations on this big accomplishment. I mean, you know, just take me through this grueling 32 minutes. Gentlemen, if you'd like to take it, Cam or Hakeem, whoever wants to talk.
We had just been grinding all summer. This was a build-up of 2 years. 4 years, actually. We've been grinding since we got here, and this is our opportunity to shine, and we just wanted to come out and play hard and leave it on the floor.
Cam, it looked like you was really locked in from the beginning, man. Talk about your game tonight, because it was like the offense game in terms of three-pointer opening it up for the inside.
Yeah, I just tried to come in the game focused. God gave me the ability to come in and not be nervous and let my shot and shoot my shot. And it went in a couple times. Usually it doesn't go in.
Cam, you guys hit a bunch of threes in the first quarter to kind of take command. But then you did not hit a three in the second or third. But the two that you guys hit in the fourth, you hit one and Blaze hit one, kind of got you guys back in control. How big was that, you think?
Just a big time. We had to keep believing in ourselves and digging deep and try to find something left in the tank to bring it home.
Hakeem, you know, I've had the chance to watch you play since you were in 8th grade.
I told him to chill.
You don't need me now.
Well, I got a game. Phil's on deadline. We gotta respect Phil.
You're the only guy that's not on deadline. You ask all the questions.
That's true, Carl. Hey, first of all, Hakeem, congratulations. And next year you'll take your talents to Marist University. Tell us about how special this moment is for you.
Ain't nothing else to say. You won the championship. That's what I came in for. Very special for real.
Yeah, we wanted to get this one for our coach who was there with us every day.
And he broke the tiebreaker.
Yeah, never stopped believing in us. You know, we came a long way with him, and we just wanted to get this one for him.
Hack, you guys were down 4 early in the fourth and ran off a 12-0 run. What happened in there, you think, to kind of turn the game around?
We just stayed poised. Basketball game around, so we just didn't get ahead of ourselves. We didn't panic. Kept playing our basketball, shots on end, and grinding on defense.
Steve, you were on the team 2 years ago. The last team to win any specific title in Neumann Goretti, you remember that state championship team a couple years ago. Kind of talk about what you continue to share with these guys in order to get to this point.
I just remember that sophomore year we lost to St. George Park. We didn't even make it to the first year. Last year we lost semifinal. This year we here now playing the same team we won. I'm just shooting on moments. I'm saying moments like. Okay.
There was a noise. There was a joy.
You can't party on start until Jordan walk in this room.
Yeah, I keep telling myself that.
Yeah, I'm just saying like I'm saying moments being in the locker room. Saying moments being in the locker room. We just came here to win. Came here to play.
That's what we do.
You know, you mentioned like 2-year process, and I gotta ask this man here on the left. You know, 2 years ago you came here from Wildwood, New Jersey. You had always first of all, did you always hear about this league? Were you ever really following the Catholic League?
I never even knew about it until I came up.
What was it like when you came here?
It was good. There was a lot of good competition. I remember that first year, my sophomore year, I came to the game. I was like, yeah, I want to be in that. And now I got one.
What does this mean to you, knowing that you finish out your senior year along with these two gentlemen? You're going to take your talents next to kind of continue. That's true. That's true. It's not over yet. That's true. Tell us.
We got two more titles.
That's true. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about next. What's there to talk?
When the rest of our
You got a
games.
game Thursday night, practice.
Practice Wednesday. We ain't got no school
Practice Wednesday.
And Carl,
Sometime you want to play.
and Carl, I had the chance to talk to you.
My girls might play Wednesday. We're going to go practice Wednesday.
And Carl, I had the chance to talk to you live on my show earlier tonight.
Something I'll never forget about that.
I appreciate that. Tell us about you know, you talk about a great coach like Dennis said, and you've now passed him for most wins. Do you feel like this is only the beginning of this? What's been really a great season?
Listen, this was on it's never really been about me when I started this thing. I never wanted it to be about me. But I was starting to wonder if I was ever going to get that 11th one, the fourth crack I had at it. And we just played well. I try not to talk about it. I don't talk about it, but it's known throughout my household. And my dad couldn't be here tonight because he's not feeling real well, and he's the one that talks about it the most. So my sister came in his place, and she told me he's so happy right now. You know, so that's really, it was more for him.
Tell him I'll visit. Tell him I'll visit him tomorrow. No.
More for him than me. So it's definitely a weight lifted off my shoulders. But this is all about these guys. I mean, these guys are band of misfits. People didn't think we had a shot. If you would have saw some of them 2 years ago, Hop was about 130 pounds. Cam was the craziest kid we had in the gym, and Jordan wasn't even there yet. He was crazy somewhere else. He was driving another coach crazy. So for these three guys to do it, and then we had a kid transferring from Baltimore injured, and everybody said, oh, they had to go to Baltimore to win this thing. They had to go to Baltimore to try to win the thing. He didn't play a game. He's a great kid. And we would have been really, really good if he would have been healthy to be able to play. But, you know, it's about these guys and Blaze Vespi taking the charge late, hitting the three. Chris Evans accepting the bench role because Hasir Miller just really took off second half of the year. And, you know, it was a great team effort. I mean, I had some sophomores that were playing well at the end of the season when we had the injuries that didn't get in these games and came to practice every day and worked hard, and hopefully they'll get their chance next year to be on this stage.
You know, I mean, people always talk about the concept of hard work, but these kids after the game constantly really drilled that. What really does that mean? Everybody works hard, but like, what did this team do that was really?
Well, this gang stays late. We stay late. I've been shortening practice because they stay late. You know, they stay for 45 minutes after. So I've been shortening practice, and they shoot. And we had a full-time strength coach today. You know, shout out to Burge. We had a full-time strength coach this year, and he just made a big difference. We've cranked up in here in the past, and you know, to have that extra juice in the fourth quarter after we kind of laid an egg in the third, to have that reserve, you know, in that fourth quarter. Shout out Burge and these
Body
guys.
by Birds. Hit him up. Instagram at Body by Birds Fitness.
Tell us about Blaze Vespi. He was big down the stretch. He had a couple really big blocks on Jalen Durham.
I'm so happy for Blaze. He felt like he really let us down the other night. He didn't play well. He took it pretty hard, and he did pretty good vibe. He might have had his best practice of the year yesterday. I thought he was going to come out tonight and really shoot it well. He didn't get a lot of opportunities, but he stepped up and hit that big three. But he did what he did for us all year long on the defensive end. He took that big charge when we were making our run, and it was huge. I mean, it was really huge. And, he was just terrific. The smile on his face tonight made it all worthwhile because he was pretty down on himself even though we won the other night because he felt like he let us down.
Carl, you had made, I think, 5 threes in the first, but then didn't hit another one in the second and the third. But the 2 in the fourth really kind of gave you command of the game. How big was that?
We wanted to try to make 10. I don't know if we got there. We try to make 10 or more every game. And I think we got a little tired in the second half. I was fighting with my coaches. They were all telling me to call timeouts, give the guys a rest. And I wanted to save them because we had the lead. I wanted to save them for late in the game in case we did have a lead and we got any kind of trouble and guys were fatigued then. So it was probably my fault we missed him in the second quarter. In the third quarter, it just kind of got away from us. Cam had some good looks. I mean, he made them early. He had some good looks in the third quarter. He just didn't go down. But we continued to shoot them. I mean, we talk about it all the time, right? It was the last thing I usually wrote in the thing, shoot with confidence. No matter if they're going in or not, shoot with confidence. You know, shoot them up, keep firing. And it's what we lived by this year. And we had some games where we made 15, 18. We had some games where we missed a lot of them, like we did on Wednesday night. But 3 is always more than 2 wherever I went to school, so that's where I try to explain it to these guys. They're not too good at math.
Coach Speedy Morris was honored before tonight's game. I know we talked about this on my show. What was the feeling like for you when you walked out and shook his hand along with Matt?
Probably one of the biggest reasons why I'm doing this. You know, the 2 years I spent with him in high school, the impact he's had on my life and his family, his wife, and I watched his children grow up. You know, he's been a big, big influence on me wanting to even get involved in this crazy business of coaching. He's the first guy I think of every year at the end of the year on how the heck but he ramp it up every year at the end because I'm so tired by the time it's over. He just has the energy and the juice to do it. And he's just a great man. And it was really nice that Matty and I were here in the final, and we both played for him at way different times in his coaching career. You know, I coached against Matty and like 3 guys on the staff, so I'm getting old.
Carl, what does that also mean again?